Our party clown with Tourette's, here is Cereal Box Killer.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time.
Let the bot bashing begin.
Ziggo knocked off Snowflake in an elimination match to get here.
You gotta hit Ziggo if you want to beat him. You gotta take him on, you gotta stop him.
Ziggo is stopped, and Cereal Box Killer is moving in for a kill with that spike. Ziggo takes a shot from the saws.
Ziggo always takes a shot from the saws, am I right?
Never does anything. A shower of sparks, but no damage.
That's it, the arm.
Cereal Box Killer being torn to pieces by Ziggo.
The arm got bent, and then it was sent flying. Now it's just a cereal box.
Ziggo up to full speed, moving in with deadly intentions. Cereal Box Killer destroyed.
Ziggo's gonna open him up and look for a prize in just a second here.
Ziggo moving in for more damage.
He just hums with destructiveness, doesn't he?
Cereal Box Killer tossed around the box.
That's it for Cereal Box Killer.
So the deadly lightweight champion from 2 seasons ago gets his second knockout of this tournament.
He wants to show that last season was a mistake. Ziggo is back. Cereal Box Killer is gone.
We're a minute 32 into the show, and we already got a knockout. Hi, I'm Bill Dwyer.
And I'm Tim Green. Oh yeah, this is BattleBots.
This Comedy Central sports presentation of BattleBots is brought to you by Taco Bell, who'd like to remind you to think outside the bun. And Final Fantasy X from Squaresoft, available only on PlayStation 2.
It's Treasure Island in San Francisco. Let's get to the replays, Bill.
All right, you see the arm's already bent here, and then it goes flying!
Now Ziggo moves in for a little more destructive damage, and Cereal Box Killer is tossed across the floor.
Welcome to Comedy Central Sports presents BattleBots. You ready for more, partner?
Oh, yeah, man, I'm just a glutton for bot-on-bot punishment. But what about Miss Carmen Electra?
Hey, guys, feeling nice and cozy up there? Well, I got news for you. You're missing out on all the excitement down here. The hits in the box are so intense, you feel like you're getting popped yourself. Am I right, people? Yeah! Well, then, you know, maybe again I'm just wasting my breath on you wimps. Back to you.
Wimps? My partner here has played in the NFL, and I've seen the movie Red Sonja like 12 times. Wimps?
Easy, tough guy. Let's just keep rolling here. We've got a super heavyweight doubleheader coming up, and lightweights, Toe Crusher and Low Blow, will beat on each other for a while. Let's take a look at how this next one shapes up.
Even from an inverted position, Swirly still puts out more hits than Barry Manilow circa 1978. Eradicator arrives on the BattleBot scene with massive weaponry and an attitude to match.
But check out Swirly's Derek Moser, who's so serious about his commitments, he puts them in ink.
I'm Derek Moser with Team Pain USA. I am standing out here freezing in front of my tattooist house. Let's go inside and see if he can't put a BattleBots tattoo on me. I already have quite a few tattoos.
We'll do the outline first, and then we'll do black work, shading, and then we'll put the colors down last.
Oh yeah, this is looking great. I couldn't be happier with it. Okay, that's it. It's all done. Love it. Looks great. BattleBots for life.
A bold yet handsome fashion statement. Now let's see who can make a statement in pain. Down to the box.
Introducing in the red square, to my right, his bark's worse than his bite. Unfortunately, his bite's responsible for 17 robot deaths
and that's just since breakfast. Introducing Eradicator. And in the blue square, ready to treat his foe like a bimbo on the casting couch, here is Swirly.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time.
Eradicator comes across the floor fast, knocking Swirly into the screws.
Swirly's got a blade that slices and dices at over 200 miles per hour.
The spinning blade.
They
Yes,
are
indeed.
spinning,
It is.
and they are striking Eradicator.
At a perfect spot, too. But Eradicator's got that armor over his wheels. He would have a tough time driving inverted, I would think.
Swirly with a shot, pieces flying. Swirly takes himself into the screws and then takes a piece out of Eradicator.
I think Swirly lost one of his cutting teeth on that hit.
Swirly taking a shot from the kill saws and then taking a bite out of Eradicator yet again.
That blade very effective by Swirly.
Eradicator on the kill saws, a shower of sparks.
Eradicator, you take a look at him, he's got a front horizontal spinning blade. I don't think that's going to be able to reach Swirly.
If you take a look at him, he's starting to smoke and burn.
Yeah, I'm looking at him and I see it.
You can see it, you can smell it.
I'm waiting for flames. I'm waiting. I just got a feeling they're coming.
Eradicator beginning to flail. We'll see how much damage has really been done. We certainly see the smoke. Eradicator pushing valiantly on, but fire in the hole.
There it is! Flames!
Eradicator now on fire. Swirly taking advantage with a shot and more flames bursting from the top of Eradicator.
And look at this crowd. They're not panicking. They're all
They love
running.
it. And so do we.
I don't mind fire at all. Oh, yeah. Eradicator's builders having a great time. Their bots on fire and they laugh fiddle.
Break out the hot dogs and marshmallows. Swirly's got this one under control. Oh, the humanity.
Those are not robots, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for Eradicator.
And this fight is all over.
Now sink your teeth into this Taco Bell replay.
Swirly in control from the start, and the kill saws doing damage to the Eradicator early on.
And then Swirly getting in some nice hits here, and the flames begin!
Then it's time for the fire extinguishers, and this match is over.
We're gonna keep burning, because coming up, super heavyweights Maximus and PharmaPack light it up. Stick around.
You are watching the Comedy Central Sports presentation of BattleBots with Carmen Electra, Tim Green, Arj Barker, and me, Bill Dwyer.
If you want to learn more about BattleBots, check out our website at battlebots.com. Swirly and Ziggle have already advanced to the next round, and the bots coming up are all hoping to keep them company in the winner's circle. Carmen Electra's keeping us company, so let's check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. To me, the most fascinating thing about a BattleBot is its weapon. A builder really has to get it up to create something that can lay on a big hurt. Here's a look at the kinds of weapons you'll find in the pits. Okay, so I'm thinking the BattleBot's motto is, speak softly and carry a big pickaxe. Back upstairs.
She is a wealth of information, Bill.
A veritable treasure chest, Tim.
Right now, Maximus and PharmaPack are about to throw down.
Introducing, in the red square to my right, he wants to tear your head off and use it for a hood ornament. Here is Maximus. And in the blue square, all we are saying is give peace a chance. on second thought, to hell with all that mamby-pamby crap. Here is PharmaPack.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. Maximus and PharmaPack meet at the center, but then dodge each other. PharmaPack using that wedge. PharmaPack takes a hit from the kill saws.
Let's see what that flipping arms can do from PharmaPack.
He can lift Maximus right there. Lifting Maximus. Maximus escapes. Maximus with great maneuverability, but PharmaPack up under him and settling him down on top of the kill saws.
Oh, you take a look at that wedge of Maximus. It is susceptible to that flipping arm.
Maximus barely avoids the pulverizer. PharmaPack apparently in control here early on.
PharmaPack really putting on a show. Maximus getting tossed around not only by PharmaPack, also by the kill saws.
Maximus coming back, though, and Maximus driving PharmaPack towards the spikes.
These are two quick super heavies, aren't they, Tim?
They are quick, and they are battering each other back and forth. PharmaPack now using that lifting arm. Maximus with the wedge.
I gotta say, PharmaPack's design working a lot better right now. That wedge of Maximus is useless. He's driving right over PharmaPack.
Maximus using the backside and now pushing PharmaPack into the spike strip.
Maybe that's the key now. Use that back end. Maximus getting Baximus. That's what he's got to do.
PharmaPack bringing that flipping arm to bear.
And you can see the flipping arm's a little bent. It's not running directly along the floor now. So he can't get underneath Maximus.
So the tide of this fight shifts. It's a shoving match. PharmaPack's flipping arm is now useless.
It's a great shoving match, though. Two fast, strong bots. Good drivers. Both these guys putting on a nice show.
Driving will be the key from here on in. Maximus up underneath PharmaPack. Oh, and he backslaps PharmaPack into the wall.
I didn't know what to call that move.
That was a backslap.
A backslap.
Maximus with a shot from the kill saws. Maximus striking with his front side, with his back side.
About 5 seconds left. Could be time for another back slap.
Nose to nose, a good back and forth fight. Maximus with a victory spin, but is it a victory? This one's close.
Watch the replay. Early on in this fight, it is PharmaPack. He's got Maximus over the kill saws. Then
this shot is what I think disabled PharmaPack's flipping arm, and then Maximus with the back slap.
This one's going to be tight. Let's get the official word from the box.
The three judges at arena side have turned in a 23-22 split decision for the red square, Maximus.
How'd the battle stats look, Bill?
Maximus had a slight edge in the hit department, but PharmaPack was able to effectively use his weapon. The difference just might have been the help Maximus got from the good old hazards.
To take a look at the exclusive bot profiles and post-fight interviews, go to ComedyCentral.com/BattleBots. In just a moment, it's back to the lightweights as Toe Crusher and Low Blow take some cheap shots at each other. Stick around.
Listen up. Don't construct or operate a robot or BattleBot without proper supervision.
since the beginning of time, man has yearned for the ultimate robot. First, there was the wheel. Then came the car. And now there's Segway.
A 747 is a great way to go across the country. A car is a great way to go from town to town. But up to a couple of miles, the Segway HT is the way to do it.
From the city to the suburbs to the local lodge, everyone agrees Segway is a cherry ride.
If I want to go forward, I take forward. If I want to go backwards, I I think backwards.
Segway, the ultimate personal robot. Just add a weapon and this guy's ready for the battle box.
So far, we've seen Ziggo, Swirly, and Maximus all move on in their pursuit of the nut.
Meantime, Carmen's down in the pits pursuing a different kind of prize. Carmen?
Thanks, guys. One of the perks of being backstage at BattleBots is the cool swag these builders are giving away. Personally, I've stocked up on my own. You see, then this way I'm always on the winning team. Guys, back to you.
Now back to the action. Low Blow's about to take on Toe Crusher.
Christian Carlberg, Toe Crusher, Santa Monica, California. I'm gonna have to outdrive him. I'm gonna have to get under him. I'm gonna have to do my best to stay away from the saws and the hammers.
Patrick Fisher, Low Blow, Hayward, California. Kind of nervous about going up against a veteran with good experience.
It's the case of the wily vet versus the hungry newcomer. Time for the fight. This mean bot is completely invertible, and that weapon is an overhead warhammer.
Low Blow making a name for himself in this tournament. Already 3-0 in early preliminary fights.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time, and two very different bots come at each other right in the middle of the floor. Toe Crusher with that warhammer, and the wedge on the other side.
That is an awesome weapon on Toe Crusher. I'm kind of surprised they let him keep the spike end of it because that looks like it could go right through the battle box floor.
It could also go right through the shell of Low Blow. Low Blow, a serious wedge. Toe Crusher,
he's all wet.
Laughing and fighting, but Low Blow up underneath Toe Crusher.
Employs the
now Toe Crusher has the wedge advantage.
Employs the aspects of spinners and wedges, all wrapped up into one bot.
Oh, Toe Crusher tossed by the kill saws.
Hardly dented him. Nothing to him. Such a well-built bot.
No damage so far by either bot done to the other. The kill saws with the only score thus far in the fight. Oh, Toe Crusher's got Low Blow, and he drives him to the corner.
Real tentative for a lightweight fight. Real tentative for Toe Crusher, who's a veteran.
Toe Crusher up underneath Low Blow again. Low Blow needs to maneuver himself and get to the front side of Toe Crusher to get a lift. There he goes towards the pulverizer, and Low Blow is struck.
And again, 3 times a dead bot.
Toe Crusher moving perilously close to the pulverizer. Oh, Toe Crusher makes a shot. Low Blow is still alive. Toe Crusher. Toe Crusher's alive.
Alive.
Both bots hit hard by the pulverizer.
Still alive.
I don't know. Toe Crusher appears to be disabled.
At what point do they have to start eating each other?
Concern on Christian Carlberg's face.
I guess so.
Low Blow is not moving either.
Well, I'm on pins and needles.
Yes, this is somewhat like the closing scene of Romeo and Juliet.
Well, what happens there?
They both die.
I was just gonna watch it.
Low Blow was the last bot to move.
Take a look at the replay.
Toe Crusher tossed by the kill saws on that one.
Big time toss and a pounding and Low Blow right there.
Toe Crusher had this one in his back pocket, but then he lost it through the pain.
The underdog, Low Blow, emerges with the knockout victory at the 2:37 mark. And when we get back, we'll recap it.
You want more fighting robots? Well, stick around.
Two bots killed with one blow. That's our Squaresoft Final Fantasy X hard-hitting moment.
Low Blow stayed alive just a moment longer than Toe Crusher after that pulverizer shot, and that was enough to earn him the win.
Yeah, except Low Blow can't even savor his triumph. Being in a pulverizer-induced coma really put a damper on your victory party.
What are the builders saying? Let's find out.
Looked like you had him until the pulverizer did its damage.
It hit me right, basically, in a, well, critical area.
And that's the worst place to get hit.
Right, no one wants to get hit in a critical area.
But we'll see you again.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
That was a really tough fight. You guys were losing, and then all of a sudden you came back out on top. How'd you do it?
Just trying to keep on top of the opponent and not let him push me into the hazards and take me out.
And avoid the hammer. All right, good luck, guys.
Great night at the fights, partner.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Hey, this tournament is barely underway, and you can already tell we're in an unpredictable, bumpy ride right to the finish line, and we'll continue along that path soon. For everybody here, I'm Tim Green.
And I'm Bill Dwyer. You know, when you're looking for the finest in robotic masochism, the clear choice, Comedy Central. See ya. So get your stylus and Palm Pilot ready, kids. It's time to recap. Ziggo, Swirly, Maximus, and Low Blow all moved a step closer to the giant nut. Ziggo moves on by ripping Cereal Box Killer. Let's hear from the curiously stylish losers.
Ziggo's hard to beat. It's just a great bot to fight against.
Swirly advanced with his win over Eradicator. Maximus moved on by beating up PharmaPack. And Howard's got the injury report from the losers.
Took some damage, though.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. It was a good match.
You didn't quite make it, but I think we'll see you again.
That's the way it goes.
This you gotta see. Low Blow held on just long enough to move past Toe Crusher.
Solder your bot-loving backside to the chair, because tonight, Comedy Central Sports presents BattleBots. Can Tom Petrocelli stick a wedge in Malvolio's killer windmill? Can Little Sister send Bender back to Burbank? Can Tentamushi 7.0's spinning ingestion system finally debone Wedge of Doom?
The box is locked. The lights are on.
It's robot fighting time! This Comedy Central Sports presentation of BattleBots is brought to you by Taco Bell, who would like to remind you to think outside the bun. And Final Fantasy X from Squaresoft, available only on PlayStation 2. Tonight, they've come to the city by the bay with bots in their bags and mayhem on their minds. Hello again, everybody. I'm Tim Green, here with the always energetic and sometimes funny Bill Dwyer.
Wow, even after 12 concussions, still sharp, Tim. You know, with the bots we got tonight, we could be looking at some quick knockouts.
But before we get started, here's Carmen Electra.
Hey guys, somebody better get Patch Adams down here, because this is gonna be absolutely sick. These robots are about to slam each other up into not so tidy little packages. And this crowd's got a fever for the flavor of that crinkle. Here's Dr. Electra's prescription for a healthy robot. Pile up wins before the cleanup crew piles up your butt. So simple, yet so effective.
Okay, I promise, no playing doctor jokes.
Here's tonight's first matchup.
Ray Ebert, Malvolio, San Diego, California. That attitude's fast, so I'm going to have to start spinning up right away, and I imagine he's going to get across the box pretty quickly.
Thomas Petrocelli, Bad Attitude, San Jose, California. I'm going to have my hands full on this one.
The box beckons. Let's get to the introductions.
Introducing in the red square, to my right. He'll make this 3 minutes seem longer than an episode of Dharma and Greg. Introducing Malvolio.
Those hammers weigh 2 pounds apiece.
And in the blue square, joining us on a weekend pass from hell, please welcome Bad Attitude.
One of the fastest of the middleweights. Bad Attitude last season made it to the quarters.
The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Whoa, Bad Attitude comes out fast. Malvolio with those deadly hammers spinning. Malvolio retaliating. Bad Attitude gets tossed by the kill saw.
Malvolio, an unusual looking robot, but very effective.
Oh, Malvolio thrown on his pitiful head.
What was I saying about effective? Now, That's it for Malvolio. Does Tom Petricelli and Bad Attitude knock him around a little bit? Does he score points? Does he play to the crowd? I want to know.
Bad Attitude slams Malvolio. Once, and Malvolio takes it from the kill sauce. Bad Attitude slams him twice. He's now lost his top. Malvolio flipped and righted by the pulverizer. Amazing. Tossed by the kill saws. So Bad Attitude had this fight won, but Bad Attitude got greedy. Malvolio is game, though, and Malvolio has those deadly hammers spinning and swinging.
Not only that, he's got those spikes on the back in case he needs to back up into Bad Attitude.
Malvolio striking Bad Attitude once, twice, and Bad Attitude up under Malvolio for a second time, and he rams him into the pulverizer.
The quiet efficiency of Bad Attitude. Bad Attitude truly invertible, the same either way.
Bad Attitude much more maneuverable, but Malvolio incredibly resilient.
Give it up for Malvolio, really putting up a good fight here.
Nose to nose, both bots bounce back.
Malvolio's got his work cut out for him at this point. He knows he's got to be aggressive and really come at Bad Attitude.
And he is doing just that. Malvolio chasing Bad Attitude around the box.
He's a hard bot to chase. He's so fast and maneuverable.
Now Bad Attitude behind Malvolio.
Malvolio's got to be having some drive problems now. Weapon working, not moving.
Bad Attitude backing up this time, but ramming Malvolio. No!
Oh, he's teasing us.
Psych.
He's teasing.
Bad Attitude much more careful this time.
Now he's just going to bring him to the hammers, it looks like. Take him to the pulverizer.
Oh, Bad Attitude slams Malvolio again and again. And this may be it, folks.
Malvolio being counted out, but thank you for a great fight. Tom Petricelli, congratulations. Could this be Bad Attitude's year in the middleweight class? Fight into this Taco Bell replay.
Malvolio tossed by the kill saws and incapacitated until this, the pulverizer righting Malvolio.
But there's nothing right about this. A trip to the screws and a visit from the pulverizer.
Bad Attitude KOs Malvolio in 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Carmen's with Tom.
So your bot is double trouble because when it flips over, it can still move around.
It's almost mandatory that you make some kind of a plan to what happens when you're going to go upside down. Because with all the new flippers, you will be upside down. When you got T-minuses and Toros and Sabotage and the rest of them, you'll be upside down.
Absolutely. Thank you.
That's Carmen. So for the future of Malvolio, fired or rewired?
It'll come back. Resurrected, a little more powerful, ready to go.
Stronger than ever, like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Thanks a lot, guys. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Malvolio did have a tough break early on the kill saws, but there is no denying that Bad Attitude is ready for this year's competition.
Coming up next, those bot-loving Brits throw little sister up against that bad boy from Burbank, Bender. Plus, bot expert Christian Carlberg is going to show you how you can build your own BattleBots.
You are watching a Comedy Central sports presentation of BattleBots with Carmen Electra, Tim Green, Arj Barker, Brad Wallach, and me, Bill Dwight.
For more information on BattleBots and how you can enter a fighting robot in a BattleBots competition, log on to BattleBots.com.
Hey everyone, I'm Carmen Electra, and this is Comedy Central Sports, and the BattleBots heavyweights are about to roll.
Coming up next, find out if the Watts kids are ready to eat at the grown-ups table.
That's right, Bender's not here to babysit, and you don't score points for being cute. This one could be close.
Those flowers on Little Sister may say peace and love, but the only thing that bot understands is cold-blooded destruction. To win, Bender's got to put that blade to work, or else Little Sister's going to be dropping those flowers on his grave.
And these Brits are ready.
My robot's got a big flipper, and it's going to kick everyone's butt.
Is Bender ready for some fish and flips? Here we go.
In the red square, to my right, this bot dishes out pain like a teaching hospital. Your screams for morphine go largely ignored by Bender.
Bender with a dangerous weapon does not like facing flip bots, though.
And in the blue square, suckled on the teat of cruelty, nurtured by the tines of evil, raised on the mean streets of Petaluma, it's not his fault. Here is Little Sister.
She may look cute, but she's got a mean toss.
Red driver, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Bender is ready.
Blue driver, are you ready? Ready. Little sister is ready.
The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Little sister advancing quickly up underneath Bender. And drives Bender into the screws.
Holy moly!
Both bots dangerously close to the pulverizer. Little sister flipping Bender. Bender like an upended carousel.
That is it. I don't care how dangerous your blade is. If it's spinning you, that's not what you want.
Little sister moving in, though. Trying to flip Bender, maybe reviving this fight. Pushing Bender into the spikes.
Little sister has some huge power in that flipping arm. She tried to. That's what I like about the Watts family.
She's game, but this one looks like it's over.
That was a quick one. Bender back to the drawing board. The Watts family victorious.
Let's get to the replays, Bill.
Little sister rams Bender into the wall.
Yep, and there's little sister, like a lot of little sisters, being very annoying.
Little sister in just 56 seconds.
Ellie just beat Bender. She must be feeling good.
That was a really short battle.
Ouch. Now there's something for the Bender crew to keep reliving on that long, lonely road back to the body shop.
What are the builders saying? Let's find out.
Bender, you got beat by the British. Not a way to represent America today, huh?
No, they put 1.5 inches of Lexian on the back when we tried to get over it, and we were just a little too high.
Lexian's tough to break, even with this blade.
Well, if we hit it, we probably would have broke it, but we were just slightly too high.
All right, well, thanks, guys. Better luck next time.
All right,
thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
So, little sister dominated the fight. How did you do it?
Well, we were going to push him into the wall and then flip. This was our plan. We were going to go backwards, stop his spinning, flip him. Then we were going to push him into hammers, but we didn't do that.
Well, I am pulling for you, little sister. Good luck, guys.
That was a brand new blade on the top of Bender. Let's hope he didn't lose the receipt. Maybe he can still return it.
Now here's bot building expert Christian Karlberg with how to build a better bot.
Here's how you build a basic four-wheeled BattleBot. First step, pick your components. You've got to have a good radio. It's the only link to your bot. I use PCM transmission because it's the best quality. You need a good motor. I'm building a big four-wheeled robot, so I'm going to use 4 good-sized motors. You also need a speed controller. These go well with my 24-volt motors. I use these batteries because they have screw-down terminals. Pick tires that suit your design. These tires are really cool. So we've picked out the radio, motor, speed controller, batteries, and tires. Next time, we'll run a bench test. Then we'll actually start building our BattleBot.
Thanks, Christian. We'll be looking out for your next installment soon.
For more information on how you can build your own bundle of bot joy, check out ComedyCentral.com/BattleBots.
Coming up next, the Ladybug tries to take a slice out of the big bad Wedge. Tenamushi 7.0 meets Wedge of Doom next.
There's more BattleBots coming to you straight from San Francisco. Hey, look, they named the subway after a character on The Simpsons.
Listen up. Don't construct or operate a robot or BattleBot without proper supervision.
Veteran Lisa Winter, a little lady, a big dreamer. The kid from Winona, Wisconsin blossomed into the darling of the BattleBots in her maiden voyage, making it all the way to the semifinals. Riding high in Season 2, Lisa and Tenamushi answered Hollywood's siren call and tasted the fruits of stardom. But fame was fleeting, as it was cruelly snatched away by Wedge of Doom in an all too short 3 minutes.
Wedge of Doom!
So close yet so far. The thin line between bot immortality and obscurity defines Season 3. But now it's a new season and a new look. Will Lisa be crowned queen, or is she headed to the BattleBots of broken dreams?
Earlier tonight, we saw Bad Attitude knock off Malvolio with extreme prejudice. Malvolio's Ray Ebert is in our studio right now. Bill?
Ray, that was a great fight. Bad Attitude, it left you for dead, and was bringing you over to the hammers to administer some more damage, and then boom, back to life.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be happy to go into the hammers like that, but that worked out pretty well.
So he's pushing you over there, then you get flipped back over. How does that feel?
Oh, God, I was jumping up and down, I was screaming. I had already powered down the robot by that point. I just saw myself flip back over, and I'd scrambling to flip everything back on, get my switches set right.
Had to turn everything on and devise a new strategy at that point.
Well, I had to be really aggressive.
Well, good luck. We look forward to seeing you in the Rumble, and thanks for coming.
Thanks a lot.
Now let's check in with Carmen and find out why that brilliant bot idea of yours may not be so brilliant after all.
Thanks, guys. So, you want to put a rocket launcher on your brand new BattleBot? Hello? You can't. Why? Because there are rules. Here are some of the kinds of weapons that are prohibited. Liquids, that includes water, chemicals, and foam, explosives, flammable liquids or gases, entanglement devices like nets or fishing line, metal chains or cable over 1 foot long, heavy smoke or other visual obstructions, flamethrowers or plasma torches, stun guns, cattle prods, or anything that uses electricity or an electrical field as a weapon. Oh, but don't be bummed, because that still leaves 100 other ways to beat up your opponent. Guys?
Did you hear that? No plasma torches.
Next up, two well-known lightweights try to settle an old score.
Lisa Winter, Tentamushi, Walnut Creek, California. Every single competition, I fight Wedge of Doom. Tony's robots, one of them. And I always lose, so this time I'm hoping I'll fight him and win.
Tony Bucagnani, Wedge of Doom, Los Angeles, California. I'm always nervous before my matches, but since I've had a few now, I feel a lot better. Should be a good match.
The time for talking is over. We have a grudge match to settle.
Introducing, in the red square, to my right, start thinking outside the box, because that's where your head's going. Here is Tentamushi 7.0.
Tentamushi 7.0 beat up last year by the Pulverizer.
And in the blue square, he's obliterated homespun mechanical prototypes, top-ranked robots, and a couple of punks who tried to take his parking space today. Don't mess with Wedge of Doom!
And Wedge of Doom last year, after beating Tenamushi, went on to lose to Gamma Raptor in the semis.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time.
Tentamushi making some odd spins early on. What's up?
Tentamushi looking to smother Wedge of Doom.
What I like about Tentamushi, they're always improving their bots. But it's a smother bot, our only smother bot.
Wedge of Doom maneuvering around Tentamushi, striking at will. Oh, Tentamushi takes a shot from the kill saws and then from Wedge of Doom.
Improvement this year in Tentamushi. Small wedge underneath.
Oh, Tentamushi almost smothering Wedge of Doom. Maneuvering at Wedge of Doom, dangerously close to being smothered.
Oh, that was right where Tentamushi wanted the wedge. So fast, so low to the ground, Wedge of Doom. Tentamushi is surprisingly quick for such a big, awkward-looking robot.
Tony Bucagnani showing his expert driving abilities.
And he's not afraid to get underneath Tentamushi. is not going at the rear end like you think, but just going right at the big shell. Smother time! Smother time!
There's the smother by Tanemushi. But Wedge of Doom escapes once again. And Wedge of Doom goes on the attack. Oh, Wedge of Doom drives Tanemushi into the pulverizer. Can Tanemushi right herself?
Gonna need a little help from Wedge of Doom.
Wedge of Doom is gonna help her by lifting her toward the pulverizer. Very carefully, Wedge of Doom maneuvering Tanemushi, pushing just enough, easing her into the pulverizer, and this one is looking very ugly for Tanemushi. A squash bug, and Wedge of Doom does a victory spin.
Oh, counting out Tanemushi again. Gotta be disappointing for Lisa Winter and Tanemushi. He was fighting her fight, the waiting game, waiting, the smother. Replay time. Wedge of Doom with some great driving, got the right part of Tanemushi underneath the pulverizer.
And here's the deadly blow by the pulverizer.
I hate to say this, but it might be time for the bug to hang up her antenna. But I gotta tell you, it's better to die on your 6 feet than live on your knees. Lisa has given us some great fights over the years. I know she'll be back with something great.
Stick around, we'll have some post-fight interviews and some final thoughts. If you want to get more post-fight interviews and exclusive bot profiles, log on to ComedyCentral.com/BattleBots.
Nothing turns me on like hot bot action.
That attitude lifts Malvolio and drives him straight into the pulverizer. That's our Squaresoft Final Fantasy X hard-hitting moment.
We just saw Wedge of Doom win a convincing knockout victory over Tanemushi 7.0.
Let's see what Tony has to say down on the floor.
Yeah, I beat Tanemushi about 3 times now. It's always tough for me because the crowd totally has her, and I can never win. Even when I win, I get booed. So it's a very tough situation.
What a night. We saw Bad Attitude, Little Sister, and Wedge of Doom all move on with convincing knockouts.
We also saw what may have been the last dance for one of BattleBot's only giant plastic bugs, Tanemushi 7.0.
From everybody here, I'm Tim Green.
And I'm Bill Dwyer. Remember, if we see far, it's because we stand on the shoulders of BattleBots. Good night.
You're watching Comedy Central. Stay tuned for little boys with huge attitudes. The guys of South Park are coming your way. Next.